I know.
You know what, though? The worst, because the tramp stamp, whatever, you do what you want. And I'm not anti-tattoo. You can tat your whole arm up, that's fine, it doesn't matter. The breast tattoo could be the dumbest thing ever.
That is the dumbest thing ever.
No, I think there's one dumber. The face tattoo.
Well, but chicks, what chick, unless you're like a tattoo nut, what chick is going to get it on her face?
Yeah, there's...
To me, the boob is the worst.
Yeah, because then when they wear those push-up bras, and then if, like, you can only see part of it, because...
Easy.
I don't wear a bra
by the
in
way,
general.
By the way, we're rolling on this, so Doug just got some good shots of her grabbing the doubles. The doubles and flexing them.
They're alive.
They are alive.
I don't know if I like the flexing, though. You like the flexing?
That's massive skill. Don't be jealous because you can't do it.
I know, look at that. I got nothing. I got boobs, too, but I can't flex them.
I like it quite a bit, yeah.
It just depends. Some guys like it, some guys don't. But what if you're wearing a shirt and it doesn't go all the way down, then you see like part of a tattoo, or it just doesn't look right?
I'll be honest, I don't care what to do with them. I'm going to like it. Flex them, don't flex them.
We were getting into the issue of how much patience you need to have as a guy with a chick when you're first going out with them, first couple of dates. Because we've got some people in the building who I believe are getting doped, big time, getting completely hosed. Like, taking people out, taking chicks out, and the same chick, like, over and over again, and going for, like, $150, $200, $300 a pop. Now, I know you like to spend money, Dave. You don't have a problem taking someone to a nice restaurant. No, but at what point do you cut it off where you're like, all right, we're so many dates in, now I'm like $1,000 in, and nothing's happening here. Okay. At some point, you're like, all right, now I'm getting ripped off here.
Well, look, it's pretty simple, really. First of all, as far as the nice restaurant goes, well, I like the nice restaurants, too. So, I mean, I go there when I'm not with anybody. If I've got a hope or an expectation, that's going to be, well, it's not going to be so subtle. I mean, I'm fairly aggressive as far as that's concerned. So there's going to be strong indications of that on the very first date. And I'll get an idea of whether the girl is on the same wavelength.
I mean, I don't think you have to be like obnoxious, aggressive.
No, I'm not.
But it's not
talking about anything like that. I mean, you should be able to find out on a first date if there's any kind of connection.
You and I are 1,000. You and I are 1,000 years old. I'm sorry. I'm not 18 at this point. No. I'm going out with someone. There's a reason. All right. I don't really want to talk to you that much. I'm sorry to sound like the bitter old man, but you want the payoff, and we're hearing the story from this guy, and it's like,
well, I'm not phrasing it that way.
Dude, you're better than that. Let's go. Crap, or get off the pot.
It's not that difficult to tell if the girl isn't interested.
Okay, well, let me break it down.
That's what I mean.
Let me break it down. Okay, most of the people who listen are guys, right? Mm-hmm. Number one, if you are needy, clingy, and we hate that. If you're like, I'm so cool, I'm laid back, I'm chill, I'm whatever, we love that. If the more you make us, the more you're kind of a jerk, the more we like you. Mm-hmm. Like, don't be so neat. Oh, I'm so excited to be here with you, and this is going to be the greatest date of all time, and I'm so happy, and we're going to go to the nicest restaurant, and you're like, oh, dang, I got to sit here for an hour through dinner. That's not fun. But if you're just kind of laid back, chill, cool. The other thing is, you can't take a girl to dinner and go home. You have to take her to dinner and then be like, let's go drinking. Exactly. Let's go to a bar. Because then you're not sitting there eating. You're not just getting up from eating dinner and then going to your house. You're going to a bar or going somewhere fun, and then your chances are so much better.
Get the big pasta dinner and drop trout.
That's why you go to a restaurant that has
a
really good bar right there.
But you don't want to sit.
Nah, I think you got to leave. You go somewhere else. You're making it into a night.
You got to make it into a fun night because you got it.
No, Dave knows.
I'm trusting.
He does. He's pretty good.
If that's how it works for me.
I'll give you an example. It's like Social House. I mean, you don't have to stay in Social House, but you can go downstairs and there's lots to do.
Yeah, but you don't ever want to.
I'm not talking about in the same exact place, but as long as it's in the same vicinity. That's
yeah,
good.
I might agree with you with that because then if she's like, what if you're like, so let's go for drinks, and she's still not feeling it, and she's like, well, I gotta go. I'm gonna get in my car and drive the opposite direction when you think I'm following you. But if you're like at the same place, get her a couple of drinks during dinner, so she's still having a good time, maybe wants to continue drinking, and then go to the bar and just have fun, socialize. There'll be other people around you. Everybody's at the bar. Everybody talks to everybody else at the bar, and then she'll be like, wow, this guy's having so much fun. I'm going to go home with him tonight.
It is
and then
fun,
you wake up with her the next morning.
It is funny with the whole creep factor. I never really thought of that because I don't think I've ever encountered it, even though I sound like a creep on the air. That whole thing, like today, this whole thing today, and I think the last time we talked about it, it's like shocking to me. The whole let's meet. I understand why you do it because I guess there's a lot of psychos out there, but I've never encountered that before, where it's like let's meet at the restaurant. That's somehow a date now. I don't. I understand you want to have the freedom to leave. I've just never encountered it.
The other best way for guys and girls to hook up, like let's just say you have a couple of buddies and I have a couple of girlfriends. I live with 4 girls, okay? All gorgeous, all so much fun.
This is getting interesting. I like this. Okay.
So much fun, okay?
When are we hanging out? As a big
I'm always about,
Mode.
hey, let's go hang out. Me and my girlfriends are going to go here now. Okay, well, me and my friends are going to be here. Because then, it's not just the two of you sitting there talking with maybe awkward silence, and then everybody around you is drinking, talking to everybody else.
I'll give you another.
And then you can pair off and leave.
Here's another.